You're listening to KLOK, San Jose, San Francisco, and Oakland, the largest and most powerful Desi radio station in America, a universal media access radio station.
Good evening, dosto. This is Alima from Rangmunch TV or Rangmunch Radio. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday night. It's pretty chilly still out there. I have Lowell along with me. Lowell, how is Saturday working out for you?
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, which, birthday, one day a year.
Yes. Happy birthday, because we won't be here
Thank
tomorrow.
You.
And then, dosto, in fact, today I have three little special guests with me, and one of them happens to be having a birthday also today, and that happens to be my younger daughter. Happy birthday, Pratiksha. She's like so shy and saying yeah, whatever, Anyways, she's here with a friend. So thodi der mein, they want to just say a few words on the radio station. They wanted to see how it all works, Lowell. They're also excited and see the back end about it and all that stuff. So dosto, this is Alima from Rangmunch TV Radio. If you guys want to call in or chime in, the number to call is 408-912-5565. आज हम बात करेंगे about women power. And Lowell is giving me that look. Oh my God.
Oh no, that was you read my face wrong. Woman power, let's go. Let's do it.
I'm just putting you on the spot to get your reaction as to what women power is going to be all about. So anyways, in fact, shortly, Swati from Rangmunch TV India is going to be joining us also, and she is going to be discussing a few shows that happens to be her favorites, and she watches them because, all of us don't have, 22 to 24 hours to watch like 100 shows on the TV and then talk about them. So we're going to be talking about some of the female leads today, how important they have become to all the TV shows. And we are going to be starting off with the first female lead. That's going to be Manvi Vadera. Now, she is one of the protagonists in the show Ek Hazaron Mein Meri Behna Hai, and I'm sure you guys have, whoever is watching all the Indian TV shows, I'm sure you guys have been watching this. It is about two sisters, very close, grew up together, and then they end up getting married into the same family, and she is, Manvi is like, the happy-go-lucky person. Nothing deters her, nothing, puts a stop on her life. Always fun-loving, always, says what's on her mind. Very bubbly, very chirpy, and then she gets diagnosed with blood cancer. And of course, she goes through the treatment and everything, but she obviously succeeds, and now she gets married into the same family. In fact, she marries her brother-in-law's brother. Well, two brothers marrying two sisters. Well, anyway, so she is in the same same house as the Vadiras now. So their story is going on right now, but she has been one solid, rock solid person. I mean, it is said that women is like a tea bag. The longer you steep it, you wouldn't really know how strong it, she would be. Like, you steam it in hot water. Like, if you go through a lot in life, unless you get into trouble or unless you come across hurdles, you do not test yourself. You don't know what your capability is of overcoming all the hurdles in life. So it's, to me, it's like, I remember this quote very well because it was actually said by Eleanor Roosevelt, where she says, a woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong it is until it's in hot water. It's, and that goes for a lot of women out there who have overcome a lot of hurdles in their life. So isi bahane, I have a perfect song as a dedication for Manvi Vadera and her killer smile. And when I come back, we'll probably have Swati from Rangmunch join us, and then I will introduce you one more of a special guest who is with us and see what they want to add a little bit about their life. Stay right there, guys.
लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां, एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां। वो पगली है सबसे जुदा, हर पल नई उसकी अदा। फूल बरसे लोग तरसे, जाए वो लड़की जहां। एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां, एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां। वो पगली है सबसे जुदा, हर पल नई उसकी अदा। फूल बरसे लोग तरसे, जाए वो लड़की जहां। एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां, एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां। खफा फिर खुद ही वो मन भी जाती है, लाती है होठों पे मुस्काने वो। हो चुप है तो चुप है वो, फिर खुद ही वो गुनगुनाती है, गाती है मीठी मीठी ताने वो। है वो बस अपने ही जैसी है वो। फूल बरसे लोग तरसे, जाए वो लड़की जहां। एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां, एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां। वो पल बीता जो था उसके साथ में, क्या कहूँ ख्वाबों में आता है क्यों। हो याद जो आए तो उससे बिछड़ने की वो घड़ी, क्या कहूँ दिल दुख सा जाता है क्यों। कहीं वो है कहीं पर है दुआ है हमनशी। फूल बरसे लोग तरसे, जाए वो लड़की जहां। एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां, एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां। वो पगली है सबसे जुदा, हर पल नई उसकी अदा। फूल बरसे लोग तरसे, जाए वो लड़की जहां। एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां, एक लड़की की तुम्हें क्या सुनाऊं दास्तां।
Hi dosto, this is Alima again from Rangmunch TV Radio. You're listening to Rangmunch Radio. हम आज we're talking about different shows in India, and also we will be talking about women power. Before we connect with Swati, I'm sure you're online and on Skype and waiting. You can give a call anytime. And I just wanted to introduce a little young guest called Lainey. Hi, Lainey.
Hi.
Can you hear me on your earphones?
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, so she came over for a sleepover for Pratiksha's birthday, and they were so excited as and wanted to see what a radio show is all like, right?
Yeah.
How is it going so far?
It's really cool.
It's cool. So what do you think? You think your parents are listening to the radio show now?
Maybe.
Well, you know what I can do? I can record a CD for you.
That would be
And
cool.
you can keep it for your, you can keep it for yourself and anytime. Anyways, so what did you guys do today for Pratiksha's birthday? Did you have fun?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We did lots of really cool stuff.
Cool little cool stuff. Great, fantastic. And then Pratiksha?
Yeah.
Well, dosto, that's my daughter's answer. Yeah, Anyways, so it's her birthday today. Happy birthday. And I hope you had a good time.
I did.
Which I'm saying is you need to praise your mom because she went out of her way to make sure you had a great time. So praises, I'm waiting.
Meh. I think I did that already.
You did that, or I didn't get a hug and a kiss,
I
you
gave
know.
you a hug when you wished me happy birthday.
But after we had the great party, that you had a good time.
I said thank you.
You said thank you. Okay, so so what do you guys think? You guys love sports? You are interested in football that's happening right now?
So and so.
So and so, who do you think is going to win?
Yeah. I think the
49ers.
49ers are going to win. We're both really rooting for them because they're awesome.
Uh-huh. That's fantastic. So will you be disappointed if they don't win?
Well, I mean, it always happens.
Uh-huh.
You never really know. I mean, it happened to someone at my school. This girl really liked the Broncos, and they lost and got eliminated.
And she was very, very sad.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
it's okay.
Yeah, well, you do know Pratiksha's sister is a sports fanatic. She
Yeah.
doesn't want to talk today, but she's very superstitious about her sports.
Yeah, she said if she twirls her hair, the 49ers are going to win.
There you go. Hang on a second, guys. Let me see if Rangmunch India is online with me. Swati, are you there?
Yeah, Alima, how are
Hey,
you?
Swati, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm pretty nervous because this is my first time on air. But before
Are
I
yaar,
go,
इसमें you don't have to feel nervous about it. You are just having a conversation with me like we always do.
and you know how we always go overboard when it's a normal conversation.
So आज we have to remember कि we can go overboard and talk about all that private stuff, right?
Exactly my point. And before I go ahead, Alima, firstly, thank you for giving me this opportunity to be on air. And secondly, a very, very happy birthday, Pratiksha. Are you there?
Yeah, there you go. Did you hear her? Thank you.
Oh,
Say-
okay.
say again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And a very welcome to all the listeners of Bay Area. This is hello and namaste from Swati.
Aha. वाह क्या बात है स्वाति जी. You are like on a roll here now.
Just trying my strength on the
No, I think this is great. I think it's great that Rangmunch India also participates in the radio show because ki you watch some shows and I watch some shows and all of us don't get to we don't cover all the shows at the same time. Right? So mera shows, so I can talk a lot about it, but then you have more information on the shows that you watch and your favorite shows and things like that, right? Right.
Absolutely.
And aaj ka theme, so we're doing all this show about leading ladies in the TV shows.
Right.
Right. आपका क्या ख्याल है स्वाति जी?
Alima, the fact that in India all the shows, sare shows are women oriented. They are the leads, they are the main attraction. So all our leading ladies of the shows, seldom you will find them weak. Even if they appear to be weak momentarily, they always come up as winners after overcoming the hurdles.
Right.
So every you will find them to be very strong. Their strength of character is what defines them. And every writer ensures that you relate to them in somewhere or the other. So you will find part of you in each of these characters. As and when you talk about them, you will see that you'll probably will relate with Manvi's happy-go-lucky nature.
Correct.
You will
You'll
be
probably
able to
relate it to people getting sick or how they overcome that hurdle, or life may betrayal hona, losing the love of your life.
absolutely, absolutely. So all these emotions that you feel, you can or what you watch on screen are moments that you can relate with your real life. So yes.
Yeah. So and कि sometimes मुझे लगता है कि like certain aspects in a TV show, though I think they take it overboard with especially women going through lot of pain or anguish. तुम्हें नहीं लगता कि sometimes they take it overboard with many hurdles they give in that show for a woman?
Absolutely, that's because glycerin की बिकाई
Oh, तो glycerin वाला company भी they have to make money, right?
उसका तो बेचारा उसका बिजनेस ही चलता है हमारे
TV shows पर, हाँ.
के ऊपर. तो अगर हीरोइंस को और द फीमेल लीड्स को थोड़ा सा नहीं सताएंगे और थोड़ा ओवरबोर्ड नहीं जाएंगे तो वो एक्सेस ग्लिसरीन कहाँ से बिकेगा?
वो तो ठीक है. Yeah, that is true. That is really true.
But I think also, over a period of time, it's also been seen more than often that the higher the drama, the more the tears, the higher the TRPs go.
Yeah, see, that is so strange, na? Ki as viewers, they tend to want to watch another woman go through so much pain in life that the TRPs increase when another person is suffering so much.
Yes.
How
yes.
ironic is that?
I think it increases their angst and because when they see that probably a Sandhya is going through so much of trauma today, then they want to come back tomorrow and see whether she's going to open her mouth and take a stand and say something, or will she take some more time. So with every passing day, they keep coming back to the show to watch the episode to get to that point which they are looking for.
Correct,
So
right.
that's the maker's way of bringing back audience to the show.
I mean, next on my list, I mean, I watched Hitler Didi once in a while in the beginning when it had started, and it was portrayed by Rati Pandey. I mean, I've always liked her. I mean, she's a fantastic actress, and right now, though, she is Indira and Zara, right? Right, Swati? Uska
She's doing a dual role.
She's doing a dual role, hai na? So Hitler Didi, and she was someone like who was like a strict Hitler ka thing. That's why she's got that name Hitler Didi. And but Rati Pandey, I mean, I've caught a few glimpses of her dual roles, and she seems to be so effortlessly making that transition, right?
Yes, absolutely. Rati has been one of the finest actors on television, right from her Dil Mil Gaye days as
Right.
Nupur. She had one heart, and her chemistry with Arjun Bijlani as Mayank.
Right,
was
exactly. I remember that was my first show of Rati Pandey that I had watched actually.
Okay, of course, Mile Jab Hum Tum was not something that I watched very diligently. I watched it in bits and pieces and on and off. But whatever bit I could catch up, about that show, I happen to like Rati Pandey's and Arjun Bijlani's, the on-screen chemistry. And
Pairing, right. And I'm sure, in fact, they had such a huge fan following too. When the show ended, they wanted both of them to come together in a different show again.
Right, absolutely. In fact, a lot of fans did want, almost like a season 2 to come in, or, they should be casted together in a different show. However, those were wishful thinking. It did not happen in that manner. But I think the fact that Hitler Didi was always under scrutiny because of low TRP, and there did come a time when it was said that, they will take it off air. But it's amazing how the makers have made a comeback.
That's fantastic.
And sustained the show
Right.
till date.
Right. And now I hear, I mean, the TRPs are doing pretty good, right? The show's doing really well now.
I think last 3 weeks that the TRPs have come out, it's been ranging anything between 2.2 to 2.5.
Oh, that's
It's been
fantastic.
yes.
That's really great. तो इसी बहाने रति पांडे के लिए या इंदिरा या ज़ारा के लिए I have a perfect song for her, Swati. You think should we just have the listeners listen to that song and we come back in and continue our show?
Sure.
So you can stay online. You can just stay online and we'll just connect as soon as the song is done. So दोस्तों, stay put. Here is one song for you for a dedication to Hitler Didi or Indira or Zara, whoever you may call, and I'll be right back.
Made a comeback. That's fantastic. Seen the show. Right. And now I hear, the classes are doing very good, right? The show's doing good enough. Yeah, I think it's 3 weeks for the Siasin come out. 3 weeks between 2.2 to 2.5. Yes. So, it's a hand. Yeah, India plus Zara. Should we just have and continue our show? So you can be online and we can connect after the also stay good. There is one song for you.
अपने दीवाने का कर दे पूरा हाल रे की अखियों से गोली मारे की अखियों से गोली मारे लड़की कमाल रे की अखियों से गोली मारे लड़की कमाल रे की अखियों से गोली मारे कुछ लहरा के हिरनी जैसी चलती है पल में तोला पल में मासा कितने रंग बदलती है हाय कुछ पल खा के कुछ लहरा के हिरनी जैसी चलती है पल में तोला पल में मासा कितने रंग बदलती है जिसको चाहे पागल कर दे अपने हुस्न के जादू से इसके लंबे लंबे काले काले नागिन से बाल रे की अखियों से गोली मारे लड़की कमाल रे की अखियों से गोली मारे
everyone. I'm back on air. I was about to say you're back on air, and then I realized, wait a minute. The listeners did not go anywhere. It was I who took a break, right? So I should say I'm back on air. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Anyway, so are you guys enjoying the show?
Yes.
You think you want to have a show of your own when you grow up?
I am
Totally.
getting one.
Well, but then you guys probably can't do it at this radio station. You should go for the American radio stations, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So what is your favorite band, Lainey?
Well, I don't have a particular favorite, but I like a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
I like a lot of songs too.
You like
I don't
a lot
really
of
have a lot
songs
of
too.
favorites.
Well, let me see. On the list that you put for me, one of them was 50 Ways to Say Goodbye.
That's one of Pratikshya's
That's
favorites.
Pratiksha's favorite, and yours was Everybody Talks.
I really like that song.
You
I
like
really
that
enjoy that
song.
song.
By neon trees.
Ah, I know. By Neon Trees. Okay, so when I get a chance, I'll try to do those two songs as a dedication to you guys
Thank you.
as my special guests.
Thank you.
All right. And then, well, no, Apeksha can't get one because she's not talking. So we'll see what happens on that. Swati, you back with us?
Very much. I did not go anywhere. In fact, I was trying to maro goli with my akhiyan.
कोई मिल गया किसी को लगा
नहीं नहीं लग सकता है या नहीं, मैं पहले ब्लैंक फायरिंग करने की कोशिश कर रही थी.
प्रैक्टिस कर रही हो
हाँ प्रैक्टिस.
अच्छा ये प्रैक्टिस करते करते यू हैड लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस की वेटिंग फॉर योर फेवरेट शो. मुझे पता है तुम्हारा फेवरेट शो क्या है.
Yeah, I know.
I know कि तुम you are dying to talk about your favorite show.
What to do, Alima? My heart always skips a beat whenever it is Na Bole Tum.
I know ना बोले तुम तो न मैंने कुछ कहा. स्वाति जी.
हाँ ना मैंने कुछ कहा. But of course, though the title suggests so, but I always land up talking and I always go overboard talking about Na Bole Tum Na Maine Kuch Kaha. And the fact that ये show second season में आया है. While I did see seasons earlier also, whether it was Choti Bahu, but what happened is they came back with the same couple, but it was a different story.
अच्छा हाँ.
Yeah. But whatever the concept of season, अगर आप सही मायनों में देखो, तो वो ना बोले तुम के साथ हुआ है because they've taken a 12 years leap.
अच्छा.
We moved 12 years ahead, and it's while the characters are still the same. We still have a Mohan, we still have a Megha, the little Nani has grown up. So the characters are still the same. The story has just taken a 12 years leap.
Right. So that means Nanhi and what's the little guy's name? I mean, I don't watch it as often as Adu, and they're all grown up now, right? I mean, they are like what young adults.
While Nanhi is a young adult, there is a twist to the tale. Got revealed this Friday. Unfortunately, the whole separation that has taken the season 2 by storm is because Adu has suddenly gone missing. Yes. So Adu, as a character, while we hear about him, while he's the most important and instrumental reason why today Megha and Mohan are not together, and why they are absolutely why Nani hates Mohan. But
यार स्वाति तुम्हारा फोन बज रहा है यार.
Somebody picked it up. I just when I thought of going and picking it up, somebody.
तुमने कैसे सोचा कि you could answer that call as you're talking to me on Skype?
No, I would have excused myself. I would have said, please, because of just a hand, away. Anyways, so yeah, that was the sole reason why, Nanhi hates Mohan.
Oh, so she blames Mohan she blames Mohan for Adu leaving the house.
Yes. As of now, till what we saw on Friday, and especially with the first promo when it came on air, there was a lot of noise and there were a lot of speculations as to, because in season 1, the Mohan Nanhi bonding and their friendship, their relationship had become the talk of the town overnight. Because in the real world, you don't see an adult being such good friends with a 7-year-old girl.
Correct. Right.
So everybody wanted to understand what prompted the makers, to take that and ruin the most beautiful, or take a chance of tarnishing the most beautiful relationship that was part of season one.
Right. So how was the reception to the season 2? How are the viewers? What are the initial reactions to it?
Well, whatever I have understood from the various forums that I have visited, uh, you know people initially had a lot of apprehension whether they would appreciate, or whether they will be able to relate to the whole Nanhi Mohan hatred kind of a track. But surprisingly, and it's a good news for the makers,
Uh-huh.
everybody has loved the way season 2 has made a comeback.
Right. And especially because of the mystery the little mystery ka twist hai na, so they really do want to know what had happened because I've closely followed Mohan and Megha.
Right. Not only that, I think they were very clever in the way they said the story. Like till Friday, while they unfolded the story little by little, bit by bit. While we knew that it is probably Abdu who's the reason,
Right.
but we really didn't know what happened, or
Right.
what led to Abdu not being in the scene.
Uh-huh.
So the drama, especially, we have two new writers in season 2.
Okay.
We have Anand Vardhan and we have Asim Arora.
Oh, okay,
Asim
okay.
Arora Uttran on colors.
Right, huh.
Okay, so when it comes to, of course, in season 1 we had a lot of subtlety. The story was very subtly told. Whereas in season 2 the drama element is very high. Of course, the sets and is extremely lavish.
Okay.
Lavish in the sense, like Mohan, I'm pretty fascinated by Mohan Bhatnagar's house, current house.
Oh, okay. He's
Very wild.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So, because earlier Mohan used to stay in that Juna Mohalla,
Exactly.
with a one type of a flat,
Right,
and
right.
now he's also staying in a bungalow. So that's a growth on Mohan's part. Even Megha's house, though they are staying in the same place, but it looks grand, it looks better. So from the look and feel of the show, it's obviously much more glossy and glamorous.
That's great. तो तुमने बात की होगी ना इन मोहन और मेघा से और कुणाल कपूर से आकांक्षा. I mean, how do they feel about season 2?
See, they are all very excited about season 2. Of course, every time I've tried to get in touch with Kunal, because of his busy schedule, he's not been available to talk. But he's always been sweet in responding to those short time messages.
Right.
So while he is thoroughly enjoying playing Mohan Bhatnagar, who's now 40 years old, who's turned cynical,
Right.
who's seen so much in life. He's very scared, to hold on to or cling to someone. A man who was once beaming with confidence.
Correct. I mean, and look at how much, I mean, तुम्हारी मेहरबानी से तो I used to follow, Envite even in season 1. So look at how much he went through, right, to get Megha, to marry
Yes.
Megha, to convince her. I mean, the amount of stuff that he went through, the amount of emotions and feelings he went through to now completely being separated from Megha and to be the
Right.
cynical. You don't have that fun-loving Mohan anymore.
No ways. And that is something which anybody who's followed season 1 will really relate to
Relate
that
to.
conviction.
But that's actually a very fantastic facet of human nature, right? I mean, here you have a lucky go guy, falls in love, and then something happens in life. So he goes to the other extreme of, not believing in himself or not believing in life again, getting cynical. इतना परेशान क्यों होता है यार लाइफ में?
क्या करे? As I said, लाइफ में ट्विस्ट नहीं होगा, स्पाइस नहीं होगा, तो जिंदगी नहीं रहेगी ना. और फिर हम भगवान
Exactly.
को-
तो इसी बहाने मेरे को एक सॉन्ग याद आया. I think this is perfect for Mohan and Megha. सुनोगी?
Yes, please.
ठीक है. तो दोस्तों, stay put. I will be right back along with Swati from Rangmunch, India, as soon as the song is done.
झड़ने लगा दिल मेरा जरा जरा कांटों से लगने लगा दिल मेरा मैं परेशान 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 आतिशे वो कहा मैं परेशान 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 रंजिशे है धुआं मैं बात खुद पे मरने लगी हूँ मरने लगी हूँ बेबाक आहें भरने लगी हूँ भरने लगी हूँ चाहत के छींटे हैं खारे भी मीठे हैं मैं क्या से क्या हो गई जरा जरा फिक्र बदलने लगा दिल मेरा जरा जरा किस्मत से लड़ने लगा दिल मेरा मैं परेशान 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 आतिशे वो कहा मैं परेशान 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 रंजिशे है धुआं
Hi dosto, this is Alima from Rangmunch Bay Area or Rangmunch, India. Swati, you still
Yes,
with
Alima.
us?
Oh yes, oh yes. How could I not be with when it is?
You're having fun, right?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Is this like your first time on a radio show?
Oh yes, it's first time of this kind.
How nervous are you? Are you sweating and you're cold and you have shivers going?
Not shivering, that's because of the winters. In India and especially in Calcutta, it's pretty cold.
Uh-huh.
So I'm shivering because of the weather. But yes, I'm extra cold because of this whole online radio thing. But when I started off, I was pretty nervous. But I think now I'm kind of getting into the groove.
That's good. That's good. I mean, it's so much fun to be just sitting and talking on the radio show.
Yes, and we anyways do it all the time on
See,
Skype.
exactly. You just sit on Skype and we have our weekly conversations, and sometimes we talk about articles and all that stuff, right?
Exactly, absolutely.
So, actually, now I don't watch Madhubala as much as you do. I'm assuming you do watch Madhubala. तो क्या हो रहा है मधुबाला में?
Oh, Madhubala mein to RK is now, has fallen for Madhu, hook, line and sinker. So
Right.
it's nice.
वहाँ तक को मुझे पता चला कि but what is happening कि सुना है उसके family में कुछ हो रहा है. That I haven't been following as much as to that I know कि ये दोनों fell in love and they want to run away somewhere.
Right. But now I think in the forthcoming week we will get to see how the whole Sangeet ceremony. I think there is a medley that is going to happen. So fans are very excited because I think through the medley they are going to express or they are going to confess their love or they're going to say it loud.
Right.
before the
So
world.
say it out
They
like
love you.
I love you or not.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's the kind of challenge where Madhu said that she will be the first one to voice out her love for RK.
Uh-huh.
So and RK has taken up that challenge to say that he's going to do it.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yes. So that is something that I'm sure audience is going to look forward to, and definitely with BSC, Mr. Balraj Shaitan Thakur is back. So is back.
Yeah, Swati, it is funny. I have to mention this. It's funny how people ये first names को जोड़ के they come up with all these names for the main people, and also even like Balraj ko Ballu and then Padmini ko Paddy. I mean, it's just not Madhubala either. Like a lot of times, how they put names together,
Yes.
and like Rishbala, for example, for Madhubala.
Yes. Rishbala, Meghan.
I
You know,
know.
it's interesting to see.
It's funny how how creative some of these viewers can be, and it's kind of become a trend now, hasn't it?
Oh yes, who can forget is Pyar Ko Kya Naam Doon Arshi.
Oh my God, yeah, that's true. It's amazing that you even reminded me of that.
Oh yes, that was one show which took the nation, and swept. Arnav Singh Raisa just came and swept everybody off their feet. So you
I
just help but remember that show and that particular.
I know, and I'm sure that people are so. And I remember how they were so upset and mad when that show went off air.
Oh yes, and
Just like
that's
that.
yes, absolutely. In fact, there was the whole conversation of the show, having a different lead after Barun Sokti had, decided to quit the show.
Uh-huh.
But that took off because fans were so resistant and they were, hell-bent that either it's Barun as Arnav Singh Raisa or it's no one else.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Wow, it's amazing to see that kind of fanatism for certain artists and certain shows.
Oh yes, oh yes. I think you know what, Alima. I personally feel that probably this kind of fan followings were there earlier also, but
Probably.
because of social media
Huh.
and the social networking,
Exactly.
it's more visible now.
Right.
The world has become very small, so everybody.
Everyone
from
is
across-
connected so much worldwide.
Yes,
Again,
yes,
and it's amazing. I mean, तुम्हें मालूम है कि look at all those pages and groups we have, Virman Cafe, and then like even the Punar Vivah group that that you and are part of, like it's got people from like Mauritius, like from Malaysia. I mean, it's like a whole group of a blend of people from all over the world,
absolutely.
and half of them don't even understand Hindi.
Yes,
They
yes,
do
that's the-
not understand Hindi, and yet they are such fanatics of certain shows.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I think that way we Indians are pretty blessed that we have viewers worldwide.
Right, right.
And people worldwide love our shows, irrespective of the language. They say language is never a barrier to love art.
Uh-huh.
So I think that way we Indians and our art and our shows are being loved.
Uh-huh.
So I think मुझे शुक्रिया अदा करनी चाहिए सबकी जो हमारे शोज को पसंद करते हैं, हमारे एक्टर्स पसंद करते हैं, उनके कैरेक्टर्स के लिए इतने दिल से फील करते हैं. सो उनका प्यार, उनका फैनेटिज्म भी सर आंखों पर.
I know. तो यार Swati, stay online, don't go away. मुझे तो मेरे special guests को I have to do a dedicated song for them. They put in a couple of requests for English songs now. Now ये ज़रूर सुनना कि उनका taste और हमारा taste the disparity in generations and all these people. Now my kids have become all Americanized and everything, so now half the time I have to for me to keep in touch with what's happening in their lives, I have to know the bands, the singers, and what songs they're following. Otherwise I don't think I can stay connected with them. See,
no
all
problem.
right. All right, stay put, and I'll be right back though.
Well, you need the right tools. So if you're filing your taxes online, choose H&R Block at Home, the power software created by the tax experts. File for free now at hrblock.com.
All right, Swati,
Yeah, Alima.
तुमने कुछ भी समझ आई उस सॉन्ग में?
मैं कोशिश कर रही थी.
We और कोशिश भी कर रही हो. I couldn't understand a single word of it. कि I had to go online and then pull the lyrics in and then listen to it to understand कि what they are saying. and Pratiksha
Good time to be your guest today.
and Pratiksha gave me a dirty look right now. But लेकिन दोस्तों, that is a special dedication song for Laini, and I'm sure I have one for Pratiksha coming up shortly. I'm not bad mouthing. I'm just saying that for us it's hard to understand the lyrics because you guys grew up here versus we came at a later stage. So it's hard to understand the accent. So anyways, Swati, as we're talking about women power, the leading ladies of all the TV shows that are coming in India. तो मेरे पास एक एक और है कि do you watch the show Anamika?
Not really because इतने सारे shows होते हैं Alima, and then I have my personal favorites also, so I barely get time to catch up with all of them. But yes, Anamika is a show. The concept is pretty interesting. It's about a witch.
Right, सुना है कि it's about paranormal, paranormal का theme है, right? I mean, whether people believe it or not, it's about a ghost and spirits and things like that. Actually, I personally love themes like that. I don't like the horror movies, but I like the a little bit element of mystery, but paranormal. But then, मुझे वो vampires again, वो तो मुझे I don't like them.
Okay.
But just a little bit of, yeah. Bolo, I'm listening.
Okay, no. I just wanted to say that though I had not watched it, but because we've released a couple of articles on the same. So whatever I understood from that is that I think this being a witch, she's attracted to this one particular guy who's obviously the lead male. And what I understood once from one of the promos is that she needs blood to keep, while she looks very pretty, she's probably very old.
Right. So So she needs human blood to keep her young?
Yes, to keep her young.
Ah, interesting. I mean, I don't think कि India में ऐसा TV show आया है ना before?
India में TV show नहीं आया है. This is one of its kind on Sony, and Sony has experimented it for the first time. So it's pretty interesting to see that even on television, these makers are taking a risk of coming up with different concepts. Concepts which were usually seen on silver screen.
Correct.
Today you get to see them on television also. So that way, there is a progression in the kind of shows that are coming in every now and then on television.
Right. So people are willing to experiment and broaden their horizon, I should say, or bring forth a lot more that's happening out there. Because personally, I don't. It's not like I don't or I do believe or what, but the thing is, I am open to anything that can happen in the world. I mean, and we have known कि life is stranger than fiction, or वैसे भी fiction is also stranger than life. So I always kept myself open. In fact, it's so surprising कि yesterday at work we were talking about reincarnation.
Oh, okay.
है ना, तो क्या है कि this lady's kids, they were just browsing on the internet or something, and they came across this site where it's kind of like a hypnosis kind of a thing. It's like a 20-minute kind of a deal where you follow all those instructions and it literally puts you in a trance, and you can feel what had happened in your previous life.
Oh, okay. All right.
And she said ki in fact it had happened with her younger daughter, that she really did go into a trance, and she remembered a happy moment ka time ki when she was getting married.
Okay.
And her name was Meena in her previous birth.
Okay.
And the funny thing was, I had all these goosebumps on my hand when she was telling me this.
Okay.
You
I
know,
can imagine.
no, it seriously is. But the scary thing about this is to be able to access that on the internet is what scares me.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Yeah.
moves as well as the brain.
But you know, it's amazing how much power this internet has over all the people.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it's just that if a child or if a kid, gets access to something like this, it can be a disastrous.
Right, exactly. यार मेरा एक और शो है that I've some of you know what I think you've been watching वो देवों का देव watch करती हो ना तू?
Not very regularly.
Just once in a while.
Yes, once in a while because it comes I think at around 9. No, it comes around 8:30 and then 9 o'clock. Either this show which is a thriller which is called 2612 on Life OK. So while I watch that, so probably 5 minutes or 3 minutes prior to that, and when I switch the channel is when I get to see those last few minutes of the show.
Oh.
But yes, I set up the promo of Mahadev.
Oh, नहीं सुना है कि वो Sunarika Badoria who plays goddess Parvati is like doing an amazing job. I mean, like literally, people are so entranced with her. The way she is, like the way she lets you believe ki like she really lets like you're a part of God Himself or just yeah.
In fact, when Moni Roy had exited after the end of Sati, lot of the viewers were resisting Sonarika as Parvati, and they weren't able to relate to Mata Parvati and Mahadev's chemistry on screen. And of course, Sonarika with time she's also excelled, and she's come a long way with her portrayal as Mata Parvati. And today, I think those very viewers have probably accepted her and embraced her, and now they probably can't see Mahadev without Mata Parvati.
I'm sure. And it's funny, Ainaki, how people resist change first off.
Yes.
I mean,
think
it's an immediate reaction.
Yes. You get comfortable seeing something, and I think it's very much in real life also. I am the first one to, if Ma says, try this vegetable which I've prepared in this manner, I'm instantly, no, please don't give it to me because I'm comfortable eating it the way you make it always. So I, maybe because I'm a little, I'm a safe player, I don't like to take too many risks, so I don't like to, put myself, in uncomfortable zones where I have to experiment things. So I think the same thing with people who had got set seeing Moni Roy with Mohit Raina.
Right.
Seeing Shiv's love story with Sati. They then obviously did not want, though it's mythological and it had to progress, and Sati did end beyond a point. But I think that whole idea of change did bother them.
Right. But I mean, even for the artist also, it's also whether it's Mauni Rai or now it is Sonarika Badoria. It also takes them time to portray and to win the hearts of a lot of viewers. You have taken, who they become so attached to those characters and artists sometimes, and it happens in certain shows only. Not all of them, not all the time. All of it happens all the time.
Oh yes. No. There are always exceptions, Alima.
Right, exactly. Yeah. No, that is it's interesting ki even in this day and age, I mean, a show like Devon Ka Dev, I mean, I love Munit Raina, I tell you, I mean, I love that guy with his dimples and everything. I just don't tell that to everybody, but but he's done an amazing job.
Yes, because I think, in shows like this, it's very. I think all the credit goes to the casting team. They, you have to ensure that that person has that kind of aura, the energy, and he should. When a person opens the television, starts the television, and looks at him, he should feel a connect. He or she should feel the connect, and he or she should feel that they should be able to look up to him or her as somebody who is worship, who can be worshipped.
Right, exactly.
Olden days Ramayana.
Right. Yeah, Swati. Hey, it's been fantastic to have you online with me. We need to do this every week, actually. I think this is going to be great. Because itni baatein karte hain hum dono, right? We just can't stop. So, aaj to we are running out of time. We're almost close to the end of the show.
Okay.
So, dosto, thank you for staying with Swati from Rangmunch, India, and with me. I hope you guys are enjoying listening to our gossip about all the TV shows. And please do give us a call. You can catch us on rangmunch.tv. Swati, do you have like an email ID or anything, or can they just leave their comments and their request on the Rangmunch website?
They can either, instead of the website, I think they can even mail us at rangmunch.tv@gmail.com. I repeat, Rangmunch, RANGMUNCH .tv at gmail.com.
Okay, fantastic. So, dosto, before I say goodnight to you guys, I do have to play a dedication to my daughter. Otherwise, I'm sure, I'm going to be hearing a earful in the car. So, before I bid goodnight, her favorite song that she wanted me to play is 50 Ways to Say Goodbye. So Swati, you and I, we have to pull up the lyrics and understand the wordings. But hey, thank you so much for joining me. You have a fantastic Sunday.
Thank you so much, Alima. It was my pleasure for being a part of your radio show. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
And good night to all the listeners of Bay Area. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Swati. You have a great Sunday. And dosto, thank you and have a fantastic Saturday night and a fantastic Sunday.
My heart is paralyzed. My head was oversized. I'll take the high road like I should. If my friends ask where you are, I'm gonna say she went down in an airplane, flying, getting suntan, got in a cement mixer full of quicksand. Help me, I'm no good at the night. She made a shot from the water, and no one caught her. I returned everything I ever bought her. Help me, I'm all out of line and ways to say. Still feels the sting. You were my everything. Someday I'll find a love like yours.
Thank you for listening to Desi 1170 AM. Call us today at 408-440-0851 or send us an email to Desi 1170 AM@AOL.com.